And we're off. Time to go to Cleveland for the Cleveland Gaming Classic.
Hey, look, everybody, it's Game Dad.
Hi.
It's setup day, can you tell, here at the Cleveland Gaming Classic? Yep, there's just fish trucks coming in. I don't know if there's fish on there, but it says fish on the side, so that's what I'm going with. We got Steven over here from the Tech Buzz, going to be on his panel tomorrow. And here we are in the free play area. One of the things I really like about this, the Cleveland Gaming Classic started with Tecmo Bowl, and they're doing a Tecmo Bowl tournament this year. And that is super cool. Chris and I are potentially going to get in trouble because we've been discussing how much trouble we'd get in if we borrow these and joust. I'm thinking it's at least a misdemeanor. It's probably a felony. It's one of my favorite setups every year in Cleveland. These awesome retro rooms. So cool. A+ Papa's on. So cool. So it's setup day here at the Cleveland Gaming Classic, and this is always the calm before the storm because it's always the most interesting day because you get to see everything being established, everything being set up, and you get to access to stuff like these awesome retro rooms with not a lot of people in them. Like, take a look at this retro room here. Just such an awesome setup. Love everything about it. Not so much that Cleveland Browns sign, but that's okay. Isn't this cool? I just love stuff like this. There's such a fantastic attention to detail paid here at the Cleveland Gaming Classic that you just can't top it. You know, half the fun of being a YouTuber is creating the thumbnail, and I'm watching Chris go through it right now on setup day.
Okay. Am I set, right?
It's time for soy face.
Who's ready for ultimate soy? Here we go. We're gonna go like this, just a little bit. I'm
soy,
a professional.
Soy. That's Tom sitting there on the phone driving the cart. He's the founder of the convention. I'm sure he's going to hate this footage, but Tom is a good dude. Really appreciate him having us out, and he puts on an incredible show. He's just a good guy. Oh, crap. Oh, there we go. The wheels have come off Super Mario Brothers.
I got up really fucking fast.
You know, it is rapidly approaching spooky season, and here at the Cleveland Gaming Classic, da 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 da. There's a jack-o'-lantern. You okay, Chris?
I just got burned hard.
Really?
Rude.
Look at this 3D printed Samus. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at Kirby and a bomb. Pikachu's as far as the eye can see. Well, there's three. It's not as far as the eye can see. But yes, well, I'm short, so that does happen.
What about Neo Geo Pocket or Pocket Color? Darn it. I wish I did. The consoles we picked were too obscure.
Yeah, we brought this on ourselves. Chris.
Yes?
Admit it.
What?
You want to get on a skateboard and go down that ramp.
Yeah.
I know you do. I want to get on an office chair and go down that ramp.
I bet we could find rolly chairs here.
You know what I really want to do, though?
I want to joust.
I want to joust, and I want to get one of the jousting machines and go down that
I want to get one of the giant jousting machines. For anyone confused, it's the giant cherry pickers.
Refer to the earlier part of the video if you're confused.
I think my buddy Mike behind me
Now this is a cool booth.
All these arcade marquees are awesome.
Arcade marquees, that's sick.
That Marvel superhero ones might need to come home with
Look
me.
at these, like mini versions of magnet.
They're magnet marquees, yeah.
That's sick.
I think I saw these guys at MGC one year. The Blockbuster membership card is fantastic.
They have a Blockbuster membership.
They do.
That's awesome.
One of my favorite booths. I love these 3D printed Pokemon cards.
And now that I have this
And this
booth
3D
on
printed
camera,
Pokemon
it's obviously better than the other one.
cartridge,
Like that.
it's fantastic. I love these 3D printed Pokemon. because they all look like they're crocheted. Like, look at Jigglypuff here. He is the best boy, though. He is the best boy.
I have one box. Yeah, I already have one. They didn't do 6 on Game Boy, did they? No.
Always fun. Always. Oh, look at this. Boxes and crates full of Amiibo. And the Zelda Wii U, which my wife doesn't have. I love art booths at a convention, and this one is super cool. They're all cereal boxes. I've got to get Riggs over here to see this because these are absolutely fantastic.
All right. Start of day 2.
Hi.
Chris and I are here early.
Apparently real early.
Real early.
So yeah, this is now about an hour and a half before day 2 starts. Day 1, not preview day, starts here at the Cleveland Gaming Classic. And, you know, I always call these the calm before the storm situations because people are kind of getting lulled into a fall. Oh, here's the tattoo booth.
Squirrel. And this was like
Tons of gashapon machines here. This is actually like a really cool idea. Having all these set up is super awesome. Oh, and there's One Piece stuff. Of course there's One Piece stuff. I kind of want to get one of those. I love the wanted poster tokens. I think those are so cool. Just super cool stuff here. Like, these are awesome. I was hoping to see if they had the Nintendo controller ones that they have in Japan right now. Oh my God! Is that? Oh, I thought it was Space Channel 5. My heart is broken. This one's for Aldo. Thought you'd like that, buddy. There's so many gashapon machines here. I kind of love the Dragon Quest slimes, I'm not gonna lie. Those are great. Star Wars Power of the Force. This began a slippery slope for me. Pee-wee's Playhouse, Invisible Woman, oh my gosh, that's great.
That's quite a list, so hopefully you guys end up finding everything you need at the show, but this place is always big and I do very well every year, so
I bought my E-Tank record from these guys last year. And it's just one of my favorite pieces in my collection, in my Mega Man collection. So these guys do awesome stuff. I always like their stickers. I appreciate their stickers because there's always Mothman. I need an adult. All right, it's the summer of Sega, which means it's time to show off the first purchase of the show. That's not Sega, but I love it. That's a maybe. That's a big maybe. Just spent some time talking to the good folks from Robzilla Games. They're located in Iowa. They've got an online presence. Be sure to look them up. Great people. The show's about to open. VIP comes in 5 minutes, so let's kick off the Cleveland Gaming Classic in 2024.
yeah, because then you know you're setting up and all of that, but it's like, I want to go over that really quick. Yeah. All I do is this. Ding. Turns on, good to go, let's film it. That's right. By spending, it was with the car, because the car was on you could shoot me with it.
Countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. He's definitely not smiling.
Jay, don't look so nervous. Go on. there's a big X right there? Go get that X. Go get that X.
Yeah, I'm the center. Let's all go behind him.
Oh my gosh.
Tallest would win!
All right, playing a little bit of Street Fighter 3 Third Strike here. Not doing the best, but having fun. And really that's what matters, isn't it, folks? All these great games. Chris is here playing H2 Overdrive, which looks really cool. Is it fun, Chris? And you'd be forgiven for thinking that was the only free play area on site, but no, there's actually a huge area over here right in the middle. So you've got that group of arcade cabinets over there. This has not only the free play area, but also the BD Retro Mods experience. And then you've got more arcade games over here. It's a great setup this year. Let's see what else we got over here. Pinball tables, we've got Thunderball, Game of Thrones, Big Bug Hunter Pro. Actually, I'm really interested in this Ripley's Believe It or Not table. Let's take a look at this one. This one's for Jacob the Carpetbagger.
Welcome to Ripley's Auditorium.
And after Ripley's Believe It or Not, we've got Tiny Elvis. Actually a really neat looking table. Lots of flashing lights. Wow, that is a lot of flashing lights. It's super cool. I really enjoy the music themed tables. Like the Kiss table's great, Elvis table's great. There's a Beatles table I think that Jersey Jack did. That was incredible. Speaking of the Beatles table, here it is. This is a really, really fun table. Good stuff here. And yeah, just I know it's by Stern, not by Jersey Jack. I was wrong, but this is a really, really great table. I keep being drawn back to this TMNT table. This is a Stern table as well. I haven't played this one yet, and I am a huge Ninja Turtles table fan, or I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan, and I'm going out on a limb and saying I'm a huge Ninja Turtles pinball table fan as well. What do you say? Let's give this one a shot, guys. So this is very much a modern Stern table, and that's not a bad thing. It's lots of spinning areas on the table, lots of, I don't want to say slow fall, but there's more, the angle of the table kind of builds more anticipation as you're playing because it doesn't feel like it moves at lightning speed. It's a little more anxious, for lack of a better term. You see how that one's kind of just, it feels like it's hanging a little bit, right? Like not like flying down the table like older machines would be, which is really a really interesting dichotomy from what you're used to with pinball. Yeah, this little YouTube lounge is pretty cool, but it's very typical that the crew shows up before the talent. Alright, I'm not going to talk too loud because I don't want to interrupt them as they're working here, but two of my favorite folks here. We've got Dr. Scott from the Game Closet and Lindsay, LL Cool Games.
I have 2 of those at home.
Scott's doing an interview with Lindsay. I did an interview with him as well, with Game Dad.
Hi, Lindsay.
Just super cool to see his setup and the work he does, because he does some awesome stuff. We'll get some custom rug. Please do not walk on it. But how cool is that? To get a CGC custom rug, it's so cool. Show this off as we get ready to drop the rope here for day 2. Cleveland Gaming Classic. All these awesome people waiting in line to come in. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Can't wait. It's time to be on the tech buzz. It's time. It's time. And I don't know what's going on here with these guys, but they're adorable and I love them. This is my favorite cosplay of the whole show. This is amazing. Thank you so much. You look so good. Fantastic show in the books. Wrapping things up here at the Cleveland Gaming Classic. Still a few hours left to go in the show, but we've got at least a 6-hour drive ahead of us to get home. So thank you to Tom for having me out. Thank you to everyone, the entire staff, for putting on an incredible show. It was so wonderful to see folks. So I'm here with Thomas, the Millennial Collector Ohio, and I just signed something for the first time.